ago, Boat Napat surprises Pramote with wedding gift that broke the internet. The internet meltdown. It happened in a single moment, a gesture so unexpected, so raw, and so charged with meaning that it sent shockwaves across the entire internet. Just 1 minute after the clip surfaced online, fans everywhere were already typing furiously, hashtags were exploding, and the fandom world was on fire. Boat Napat had just given Pramote a wedding gift. It wasn't just a gift. It was a statement. The air in the room had already been electric. Fans had long speculated about the closeness between the two stars, but this was different. In an industry where affection is carefully staged, where every smile is calculated for cameras, and where fan service often blurs the line between performance and reality, Boat's gesture stood out as raw and unscripted. As unwrapped the gift, his hands visibly trembling, the audience held its breath. The cameras caught every flicker of emotion on his face, the shock, the smile that tugged at his lips, and the unmistakable mist that began to form in his eyes. And then, the silence. The kind of silence that isn't empty, but rather heavy with meaning. Everyone watching knew they had just witnessed something historic. Within minutes, Twitter was ablaze. Hashtags like #BoatOatWeddingGift, #BoatConfesses, and #OatInTears climbed to the top of the trending charts. Fan accounts translated the moment into multiple languages. TikToks using dramatic soundtracks went viral almost instantly. Instagram Reels looped the exchange over and over, each time pulling in thousands of new comments. One fan tweeted, "This is not fan service. This is love. I can't stop crying." Another fan on TikTok captioned their video with, "I've shipped many couples before, but never have I felt this. Boat and Oat are real. And this moment proves it." But beyond the memes, edits, and viral clips, there was a deeper question being whispered everywhere. What does this mean for Boat and Oat? Was this the beginning of something real? Or simply another case of fans projecting their dreams onto their favorite stars? Either way, there was no denying it. Boat Napat's wedding gift to Pramote broke the internet and may have just rewritten the story of BL culture forever. Who are Boat Napat and Pramote? To understand why this moment hit with the force of a cultural earthquake, you need to know who Boat Napat and Pramote are, not just as celebrities, but as personalities who embody two very different energies, yet somehow fit together in ways fans find irresistible. Boat Napat, the charmer. Boat Napat has always been a star who draws attention wherever he goes. Tall, handsome, and with a smile that could light up a stadium, he carries himself with the confidence of someone born for the spotlight. But beneath the polished surface lies a heart that fans describe as too soft for this world. He didn't rise to fame overnight. Like many Thai actors, he started small commercials, minor roles, supporting characters in dramas. But there was something about him that made directors take notice. His emotional depth, his ability to make even the simplest lines feel alive, and his knack for connecting with fans all combined to push him steadily upward. It wasn't just his looks that won hearts. It was the way he interacted with people around him. Boat had, and still has, a warmth that makes you feel like he sees you, even in a crowd of thousands. Fans often talk about how, in meet and greets, he remembers small details about them. That ability to make people feel valued is what turned him from just another actor into a beloved idol. But it was when he stepped into the BL genre that his career truly skyrocketed. In a space where chemistry is everything, Boat's natural charm became his greatest weapon. He wasn't just acting, he was living the emotions of his characters, and fans could feel it. Pramote, the heart. If Boat is the charmer, Pramote is the grounding force. Where Boat radiates energy, Oat carries a quiet intensity that draws people in. He isn't the type to dominate a room with loud jokes or flashy gestures. Instead, he has the kind of presence that sneaks up on you, soft at first, but unforgettable once it grips you. Oat's journey was different. He came into the industry not just as an actor, but as a performer with layers of talent. Singing, hosting, acting. Oat was a man of many skills. His versatility made him harder to categorize, but it also made him invaluable. He could slip into any role, any setting, and make it work. Fans describe Oat as someone who feels real. His humor is self-deprecating, his smile genuine, his emotions impossible to fake. When he laughs, it feels like he's inviting you in. When he cries, you feel the pain with him. That authenticity is why people trust him. The perfect storm. Individually, Boat and Oat were stars. Together, they became a phenomenon. From the moment they first shared the screen, the energy was undeniable. It wasn't just acting, it was chemistry that seemed to leak off the stage and into reality. Directors noticed it. Fans noticed it. And soon, the industry leaned into it. They weren't just co-stars anymore. They became a brand, a duo whose names were spoken in the same breath. And with that pairing came the inevitable: rumors, shipping wars, and endless speculation. For some fans, Boat and Oat represented escapism, a fantasy of love that blurred the line between fiction and reality. For others, they symbolized something bigger, a genuine connection in an industry often accused of manufacturing emotions. And so, when Boat presented that wedding gift, it wasn't happening in a vacuum. It was happening against the backdrop of years of fan devotion, speculation, and hope. The rise of Boat and Oat as a duo. The story of Boat and Oat as a duo is, in many ways, a story of timing. Thailand's BL industry was already on the rise, capturing attention not just locally but globally. Fans from all over the world, Korea, Japan, China, the Philippines, even the West, were tuning in to watch Thai BL dramas. The demand was clear: people wanted stories that explored love in new ways, and they wanted couples whose chemistry felt genuine. Enter Boat and Oat. First collaborations. Their first collaborations weren't headline-grabbing. They were casual, almost innocent. A photo shoot here, a variety show appearance there. But even in those small interactions, something caught people's attention. Boat's playful teasing paired perfectly with Oat's calm responses. Where Boat would be loud, Oat would be soft. Where Boat would lean in, Oat would smile shyly. It was the kind of chemistry you can't script. And fans, being the eagle-eyed detectives they are, noticed immediately. Twitter threads began dissecting every glance, every touch, every inside joke. The fandom reacts. At first, it was just a small corner of the internet buzzing about them. But as more appearances piled up, the chatter grew louder. Soon, fan edits were everywhere: slow-motion clips of Boat looking at Oat, montages of their interviews, and fancams set to emotional music. The fandom started to call them soulmates. The idea wasn't just that they looked good together, it was that they fit. Boat's energy seemed to need Oat's grounding, and Oat's quiet intensity seemed to crave Boat's light. And with that, a ship was born. From rumors to reality,